the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep me down.
Good morning, Santa Barbara Teen Sports listeners. I am the host, Erica Salda. Please tune in every single Tuesday. It's a whole hour of Santa Barbara teen athletes and all those people and businesses that support those teen athletes.
And she's fresh from Canada.
Oh, you're not kidding me, man. Woo!
See, this is what happens when you cross an international line.
I know, I was looking at you. I was saying, help me.
Instead of going east to west, you went north to south.
I did.
And that's what happens.
Oh, my goodness.
But it's okay.
I know, I'm back.
You're back.
I am back.
And it's hot.
It was wonderful.
What's going on with the heat? Why did you do?
I loved it. I loved the heat. I loved Canada. I loved everything.
Did you have a good time?
Great. Yeah, it was great just to disconnect.
Yeah.
I really did.
Did you really?
I did.
Seriously?
I did. Well, first of all, I had no choice. I didn't have AT&T. I couldn't. I get
no international calling, huh?
Well, I don't know. I picked the wrong plan, I guess. I mean, AT&T, they're not like Canadian friendly. So it took me 3 days to figure it out. And then I'm like, oh, do I really need it? Didn't. And then I kind of figured I did.
You were there for how long?
8 days.
8 days. So
yeah,
after the third day, what's the point? You're only there 5 more.
I know.
Okay.
So then I kind of jumped back in a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, it's all okay. But then I delegated and I was responsible.
I'm just curious.
Yes.
How was the flight?
Awesome. Air Canada. Put your hands together.
All right, Air Canada.
It was good. It was really good. I liked it. And Santa Barbara, how can we go wrong Santa Barbara Airport?
I flew to Phoenix, which was not so smart, but I flew out of Santa Barbara Airport.
I did.
Do you know that they opened my bags and went through everything in Santa Barbara Airport, but when I left Phoenix at Sky Harbor International Airport, nothing. I just sailed on through.
I had a little bump getting in Canada because once we landed, it took like an hour and a half to get out of the airport. I found that fun. Because it wasn't really even that crowded, and I'm like, okay, but I was so happy. When on vacation, I just figured, okay, I just needed to see what I needed to see. And I saw all the monks. A lot of monks were visiting Canada, so that was kind of cool because you don't really get to see a lot of monks.
No.
Like 70, like almost 100 monks.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if they were leaving our country.
I'm curious, when you were around these monks, what did it feel? What was the energy like?
Energized.
Yeah?
Yeah,
really?
I really was, because I was having that hip thing, I got that hip thing, and, I did that cortisone shot before I left, and there was a lot of pressure, and then, I was passing, I don't know, I just felt better. I was like reaching out. Yeah, definitely felt a lot better.
Well, first of all, glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Glad you took a vacation.
Thank you.
We all need them.
Yes.
More than once every 10 years, let me tell you.
I love Santa Barbara.
Amen.
I did. I love Santa Barbara. And plus when people say, where are you from?
Vacation.
And you say Santa Barbara, everybody knows about Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
When they
We're
say,
so blessed.
Where do you go on vacation if you live in Santa Barbara?
I know. It's not. I've never been to Canada.
So,
I did the
Canada's
Niagara
beautiful.
Falls. It's beautiful. It was
wow.
Yeah, on the Canadian side, it was awesome. It is definitely, like, whatever it is, 8th or 9th natural wonder is amazing. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
Strong. At night,
loud?
it's huge thunder. Like, wow. And you go right up to it, and then they're like, break left, and it's just, you just get drenched.
And you have to, I was going to ask if you had to wear a slicker or
yeah, they just totally drape you all up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's definitely you got to go.
Yeah.
If it's not, if it's got to put it on the bucket list.
There you
it's
go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Or put going over the falls in a bucket on the bucket list.
Exactly.
There you
right?
go.
It was tremendous, but I'm glad
That'll
I'm back.
be the last item on your bucket
That is,
list.
Yeah.
well, just make sure that's the case.
It's nice. It's nice to come back on a Wednesday, and the first thing I most forward to is the show. Like when I get
here
back
we
the
are.
next. I said, like, as soon as I land, next week at the show. So I really missed you.
Did you get this perm in Canada?
No, right before I left. I just didn't want to do anything, so I didn't bring a blow dryer. I just wanted to go
There you
nothing.
go.
Just shower, get out, shake it, do the
Shake
poodle,
it.
shake it out. That's it.
All right.
So thank you, everybody. I
What-
missed you all. Love you
What
all.
is happening today? The
Today,
20th
yes.
of June.
Today,
day before
I
the solstice.
want to just have all the. I just want to let's kick it over right now because we got to get updates. Okay, we have Michelle Meyering in the house. She's got an update.
I do. This is Michelle from Police Activities League.
Yes.
I did bring a couple guests I'll introduce later, but we, on June 2nd, held our first annual golf tournament, and it was phenomenal. And we sold out at 30 teams, 120 golfers out at Santa Barbara Golf Course. They did an amazing job, and I have to give a huge shout out to John Dixon at Tri-County Produce, who is our title sponsor, and State Farm, Paul Cashman, for our hat sponsor.
Nice.
But it was phenomenal.
Nice. Thank you. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you hit your goals.
We more than hit our goals.
Nice.
We John Dixon and Tri-County went above and beyond as title
Isn't it amazing?
sponsor.
He does everything. I mean, he doesn't style low key. Right?
Very low key.
Very low key. He does, but for many, many, many nonprofits. I mean, the guy just doesn't stop.
Yeah. The zoo, the Milpas Association for PAL. He barbecued for our kids the week before the golf tournament.
Nice.
Came out and barbecued for the kids.
How many nonprofits?
A lot
Many.
Many.
He's a huge community. I mean,
Do you know that-
folks out there, if you got to buy produce, you want to buy local.
It's
right?
a fun place to shop. It's not just
Well,
because of the produce.
right.
That's a neat place to shop.
It's a beautiful
because
place.
it's sort of semi-outdoors.
Right.
Because the whole front is wide open. It's just really cool.
Oh, it's that's where I do almost all my shopping.
Yeah.
You go in, you get fresh produce. They have fresh meats, cheeses.
Nice.
They have a fantastic wine selection.
Nice.
Which most people don't think about, but they do. So,
And then a lot of bulk stuff over in the, I'm going to say, southwest corner of the store.
When you enter, you go to your right. Yep, a lot of bulk.
Yeah. You can even grind your own
nuts.
peanut butter or almond butter or I
Yes.
guess any number of other
You can,
nuts.
and they sell fresh squeezed orange juice and lemonade and carrot juice every morning. So they sell
So
that.
you would say that John Dixon is like one of your favorites?
Oh, absolutely.
The favorite? No,
Careful,
you've got a lot.
careful.
I know.
I know. He is definitely, and I think that PAL Youth,
Right.
he is one of our many generous sponsors, but he's one that many of our youth know him because he is that involved with PAL programs. So he is absolutely an amazing man, as all of our donors are.
Oh, they all are.
They all are absolutely amazing, but it's nice when they have a connection to our kids as well, and that's why he continues to give. He was one of the founding board members.
Whoa.
So
On
Yeah.
top of everything else.
Better to have a PAL, what would you call them, partner, than a guard as your partner.
Oh, absolutely.
You
He's
okay?
a huge advocate. Yeah, he absolutely
Yeah,
loves
that's cool.
what PAL's mission and anything that the kids need. He provides.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
Teen Sports Radio loves John, and you know what? I don't think we didn't get to see you. I didn't get to see you before we left, and I don't know if Dr. D talked to you, but we're giving every co-host. Did I tell you this? Every co-host is going to get what we call Dr. D. I don't know if you like the name of it. We call them like a golden ticket or whatever like that. So we're all giving all the co-hosts like golden tickets, so you can decide what you want to do with that, and that's just giving anybody you want because you're a co-host. And first of all, we love you. Okay,
Thank you.
You're
We love
amazing.
Teen Sport.
Anytime I ask for help, what you do in the community for all these kids, so anybody that you want to give a commercial to, I mean, just because you want to, because you love them, and because what they do for the community, no pressure.
Oh no! Oh, I would love to ask John at Tri-County Produce.
Is this
Absolutely.
official? Is this an official ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell him. Yes.
There you go.
Oh, so if anybody knows John Dixon, okay, when you go in and get some produce, you could just, maybe you could just go out and say, he's going to get a present. You want to just, after the show maybe, or during the break, you can tell him.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
very exciting.
I will tell
I
him.
just had a thought for the commercial. You couldn't really do it here in the studio because it get kind of messy. But you get the sounds of him breaking some celery or biting into a big old piece of watermelon, especially for summertime.
Oh, the kids love. He shows up with watermelon all the time,
Really?
and our
Oh,
kids.
look at
My
them. Look at
kids
their
are already
faces.
salivating about the
their
watermelon.
Well, you might something like this.
yeah.
We could because you've gone on site. You might
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to.
I went with Saul. Went over to his art class studio.
We'll even go
Yeah.
to him. He's so special.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's amazing.
Absolutely.
He's
Yeah.
absolutely
How's that?
amazing. Perfect.
Yeah. We'll do anything for
Oh,
him.
yeah.
How's
So-
that? We love him.
Yeah, just let me know. We'll
That's
set
what.
it up.
Yeah, this is
Awesome.
what.
I
This
will
is what
contact
Teen
him
Sports
today.
Radio is
Yeah.
about. Loving community that creates. What are we about? Explain what we're about.
I have no idea.
I know.
We're supporting
We're about creating a loving community.
That's right.
Yeah, there
Thank
you
you.
go.
You said it so perfect.
And Tri
I'm still
Valley?
on vacation.
an eye shot of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
Tri-County
see
UC. Yeah,
the
they have a
ocean.
view of the ocean every
Yeah.
day.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I love this.
So
I love
would,
this show.
if it was me, I'd be shopping for, 5, 6, 7 hours just because of the view.
We could just kick in right now to some kumbaya.
How about we kick into break time?
No, after we have to. No.
Well,
No. Anna. We have a teen queen in the house. Anna Coronado.
Hi, how you doing?
High school. Listen, she's gotten 4 wisdom.
Yeah,
teeth.
wisdom teeth out.
So you're still smart, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Didn't take all you. Didn't take it all. Okay.
No.
So she got 4 wisdoms taken out, and she's still here. This is a trooper.
Yeah.
Okay. This is
I
the
know
girl
what
I
that's
gave
like.
the ball to
I know
with
what
under
that's
2
like.
minutes
Yeah.
left. I
Yeah.
gave it to Anna always. All right.
That was
You're
fun,
right.
wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look
Yeah.
at this
Yeah,
little
super
smiling.
fun.
I
yeah,
remember
a little
I was
sore still, but
Yeah.
21, had all
You
4
don't
yanked out.
swell.
Yeah.
yeah, I've been icing like
Yeah.
There you
2
go.
days straight.
Like when
just
the
icing.
ball, when you were in like 8th grade, got hit in the face. I was shocked then you didn't
Ouch.
swell.
Yeah,
It was
I'm
just
surprised I
amazing.
didn't, like break a nose or something.
Yeah.
What'd you get hit in the face with?
Basketball.
Oh, basketball. Yeah, I've been hit in the face a few times, like soccer
Can't
ball
even
too.
tell.
A lot.
Lord.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So
all
tell
kinds
me
of
what's
stuff.
going on. You got, summertime, break time, whatever.
Yeah,
you're doing.
summertime, just hanging out with friends right now. Yeah, maybe going on a trip with the family. I don't really know yet.
And you brought
happening, yeah.
like next guest. We're going to talk during break, but you brought somebody today. Who'd you bring?
Yeah, I brought my 2 cousins, Austin and Rylsn Bohnett. Yes, one just graduated Bishop High School, and the other one just graduated 6th grade at Hope School.
Oh, we're going to talk
All right.
during break.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Lordy. Okay. We want to take a break?
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
let's do it. All right, let's take a little break. We got all new commercials. All right, let's check them out. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with a lot more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. Anna, where else can you find us?
You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I think YouTube.
That's right.
And then the radio, of course.
That's right.
1290
a.m. all day.
Yes.
we're gonna get, because she got all her teeth pulled out. So
I know. I we'll give her. We'll
have
give her.
a little patience with her today.
Punishment.
Yes.
That's how I roll. No, you got to dig deep because the Wonder Woman movie's out, and all my teen queens are Wonder Women, so she can do this. She's
yeah,
awesome.
I've been wanting to see that, actually. I've not yet
She's
seen
awesome.
I
that.
haven't either.
No,
Has it come out yet?
looks a lot like you.
It has?
It looks a lot. She looks a lot like you.
Oh,
The
great.
new one. She really does. All right, so who'd you bring? Let's go. We'll start from the right.
yeah.
Got age before beauty. No, let's
Okay.
go. All right.
I also brought my uncle, Bohnett Bohnett.
Woo! Yeah, there we go.
How are you?
Wonderful. Look at this. He's
Wonderful,
a
wonderful.
smile. I like that. I love smiles. He's happy to be here. That's always good.
Good thing it's on radio. I can't see anybody.
That's awesome. Look at that. What a super guy. All right, so tell us about Dom. You coached, didn't you?
Yeah. We coached. Rylsn has a team, a flag football team, and Austin here also is a co-coach to that.
Nice.
And gosh, Rylsn, what did we do? We went 8-0 last season in flag football,
You killed it.
and we're bringing the team back together in Friday Night Lights.
Nice.
And we assembled a similar team, and we're gonna have to go up against some 8th graders this time around, though.
Wow, nice. All right. So I'm gonna shit. I didn't say that bad word. I said sit. I'm gonna sit next to him right here. All right. So 8-0. How hard is it? Having your dad coach you, is that hard?
I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, it's a little bit weird having him because you can always just refer back to him. Like if a mistake happens, you'd be like, Dad.
Dad.
I knew you'd have an opinion. I heard your commercial.
But he is my quarterback.
Oh, okay. There you
But
go.
Dad, you told me to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
50 lashes at home if he throws an interception.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
With let me guess, wet noodle.
With a wet noodle.
There you go.
Politically correct. Wet noodle.
There you go. So what was the team name?
Well, we were the Cardinals last year because of Bishop,
Oh, there you go.
and so always want to follow after that.
Okay, so did you play what grade was that? Was 6th grade, you said, right?
Yeah, 6th grade.
Cool. I think we sponsored a team last year, didn't we? We sponsored the Bears.
We're looking for a sponsor this year.
Oh, of course you are. I'm sure you are.
Way to go.
Who was Austin's? That was not Austin. It was Angela Miller Bevan's team. Was Jackson's team. Wow, what grade is Jackson in? I can't remember now. But it was a little bear team. I'll have to remember. Okay. I don't know how they did.
Cubs?
I can't. Was it? No,
I
it was
don't
the
know.
Bears. I can't remember.
No baseball.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so next year. So is it the same team? So you just bring them all up? You just going all the way up with them?
Yeah, well, we graduated a couple of them, so we have to bring up some others. So we'll have probably mostly the same team.
So it's not co-ed; it's all boys, right?
That's all boys.
Nice.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights. It's a fairly new program, but it does really well, and it's all at La Colina.
Right. Nice. And then you have the snacks at the. Who does the snacks? What do? We have the.
Yeah, they got the trucks roll in and the cupcakes, I think, and the taco guy and all kinds of food.
How many teams are out there now?
Boy, I think it's reaching probably in the 30 or 50 teams, most likely, and it starts at 5th grade, I think.
So what does that compete with? Because it exploded. So kids were playing what then? Basketball?
Yeah. So actually, it's during soccer season. Okay. So we do kind of have a split, but the way they set it up is, you practice once a week, and you have a Friday night game at night, and so people still can do the soccer if they want to do 2 sports. They can still pull that off. It's tough, but you can still pull that off if you want. But it is. And then the YMCA has a program too, and so there's quite a lot of flag football coming on strong in Santa Barbara.
Nice.
So I think that's great, and I love that they're working with the soccer because I'm a huge proponent for youth having opportunities to engage in multiple sports.
Yeah.
I think it's so important for their development to have that opportunity to play more than one sport. So
yeah, you'll talk to a lot of high school coaches and even college coaches. They just want to know that you're athletic and you've been exposed to a lot of different sports because everything kind of cross-pollinates to each other.
Oh, absolutely. And the rate of overuse injury skyrockets if you focus on one sport because you don't get the balance in developing the joints and the muscles if you're not a multi-sport athlete. So if you notice, overuse injuries have skyrocketed in youth in recent years because people are pressuring them to commit to one sport at such a young age. So
okay, so we're going to add 5 and 6 sports to your program, Rylsn. Are you okay with that?
Well, 2's pretty good. I'm liking that.
That's awesome. What elementary school do you go to, Rylsn?
Hope School, but I'm going out to La Colina next year.
Nice. Are you moving?
No, we're staying at the same house. But
Oh no, the school, because Hope goes up to...
Hope just goes to 6th grade, and then La Colina kicks in 7th and 8th.
Nice. Okay, fine. So is your dad going to coach you in anything else because you're so successful at the flag football? So he's going to follow you someplace else now or no?
He might, but I think he really likes the flag football scene.
Oh.
And he gets enough of me with one sport.
That. Okay.
I heard rumors he's going to coach you in chess.
Yeah, I could.
Keep that mind active.
I could use a little more practice. I want to beat him one day.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, you do play chess?
Yeah, I mean, we play some pickup games at home.
Cool.
So I heard the commercial that you did. So you have a family business. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, so at Petrini's, I own these 2 candy machines. You can pay 25 cents and you get a handful of candy. And all the profits I gain, I restock the machines and I split it between the owner of the restaurant, Jerome, and me.
And Jerome is your...
Uncle.
Uncle Jerome. Got you. Okay, I like this. Okay, so how long is Petrini? So this is a family restaurant. So how long have they been in town for?
1958.
Ooh.
That's it. It's coming up on 60 years.
Holy, so it was your parents' and passed down?
No, there's a good family in town called the Petrinis.
Okay.
We all went to school with them, and when the Petrini brothers retired, they sold it to a brother Jerome, a brother Joe, who then sold it to Jerome. So it's been in our family for about 20 years now.
Fantastic. Wow. I like it. All right. So who else, Anna, is in the house here? You have another relative.
Yeah, Rylsn Bohnett.
This is like the Bohnett house here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's it. Yeah. All right. I know this guy. Woo! Yeah. Well, look at you. All grown up and in and out. Look at this. A little St. Raphaelian.
Almost ready to go off to college.
So where are we going to college?
I'm going to USC.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Trojans.
Yep.
Look at you. I knew you were smart. I didn't know you were that smart. Fantastic. So was that your, how many schools did you apply to?
I applied to probably like 14 or 15, actually.
Really?
Yeah, a lot. Just
Okay.
kind of shotgun sprayed them, you know.
Nice. That's what I like that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Get against the wall. I like that.
Exactly.
Nice. And then, so tell me the ones that you got accepted to. Any Ivies or?
No, I mean, I got into like Berkeley and
Nice.
UCSB and some other UCs like UC San Diego, San Diego State, Cal Poly, USD.
Nice.
Just a lot of California schools and Syracuse, NYU.
Wow.
Yeah,
NYU.
stuff like that, yeah.
Wow. So is like math your trigger? Like what do you
I really like math, but I'm going in for business. So
what was your GPA?
4.45.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I sit here going,
It's really good.
in my day, when I was in school, it was 4.0. You could not do better.
Yeah.
And now I understand
Yeah.
that it's the new math that they use.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
Yeah, but you must have just really scored super high on all of the AP and
yeah,
SATs.
I did all right on those.
Yeah. Wow. Anna, have anything to say? Or?
Sorry, I'm just.
I know. Well, dial in because I can't wait to see all
She's
of
still
your
recovering
things for
from the
next year.
wisdom.
Well,
Yeah.
now she has to wake up now.
wisdom
Yeah,
teeth.
yeah, just falling asleep because
just-
of the meds and stuff.
Okay.
Erica knows nothing about that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I don't do meds.
No.
Okay, I'm very impressed right now with Austin. I want to see now like where you're at. Okay. I know you have a good question to ask him.
Yeah, well, talking to you about what you think you're going to do sports-wise in college.
That's a good question. I'm just going in with an open mind, and I'm thinking about playing club volleyball or maybe walking on to the volleyball team. And then also maybe just some intramural stuff like basketball or flag football or something.
Nice.
Yeah. Just staying active.
So what were the sports that you played in at Bishop?
Well, the three I played for 3 or 4 years was soccer, football, and volleyball, but I also stepped into a couple track meets, and I played basketball freshman year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. I already knew when I met you. I mean, you're a pretty amazing kid. I mean, I just said, oh my gosh, I was very blessed when James asked me, if I wanted to coach.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was pretty cool. that was
great.
a great experience.
Great time.
Funny story ever. Okay, I've always told this story, but I'll tell it again. Miss Lim, she's little, right? Mm-hmm. And when I first met her, she had this hoodie on, and I was next to Miss Galvin, the 8th grade teacher. So I was supposed to meet, the principal. Had no idea, the little hoodie that she had on. I thought she was a kid. So I'm like looking around and because she's little. I mean, she's like 5 foot, right? So I'm doing my thing, acting like Erica because I know Joni for like ever. And I'm just totally going hood, right? Oh, yeah, I'm going to coach this like flag football. Oh, my God, we're going to kill it because I knew all the kids I was going to have it because I got James Rennick, right? Because I know all these kids. I'm like, oh, my God. And I'm going so Ellen, like, yeah, wink, wink. We're going to, of course, everybody plays. We do the whole thing, but wink, wink. We know why we're there. Of course.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do what we got to do. Have no idea. Hugs. Bye. Okay. Bye. Okay. Oh, bye, little. I think I even patted her on the head. I wasn't even sure. I am not lying. So Eileen. And then I had no idea. She had the hoodie on.
Yeah,
like, the
she
hoodie
always
up.
wears a hoodie.
Like, if you're gonna go like hoodie on and you're 5 foot, what am I supposed? She looks young. Does not she look young?
Yeah, she looks pretty young.
Thank you. And she had the whole biking thing on, whatever. And I just, I'm not a visual person. Anybody who knows me knows that. So at the end of the day, days go by. And must have blown up. I don't know. Maybe not on Facebook, whatever. I'm not a big social media person. Okay, yeah, right. I called Joni and I wanted to die because it leaked to me like what it took, transparent. Oh my God, she's going to kill me. She's not going to be one set foot. But she thought it was like really cool. She actually thought it was just fantastic, funny because she actually understood that I had no idea who she was. So I was being totally myself. And we've been really good friends since then because I was being authentic.
Awesome.
So I actually interviewed for the job and she loved it because I was really being me. And she goes, oh my God, how great. The kids are lucky, because I am being me. I'm like, I've really never grown up. And I think you had a good time, right?
Oh, great
we did
time,
the Blenders cards.
Yeah,
we had
Blenders
fun,
cards,
right?
races and whatnot,
I try to make it fun. Yeah. So that's what it's about, is having a good time. So I would have paid to coach you guys. I had
awesome,
the best time, and I really appreciate you very much. So shout out.
Something in the water for those kids, because all through their high school experience, the same thing happened.
They killed
had an
it.
undefeated volleyball.
Idaho.
Yeah.
He's playing
Nunzio, though. And I got to shout out to Nunzio.
Shout out to Nunzio.
Yeah,
awesome
like
coach.
he was my
awesome.
strategic partner. And like, what about the crazy things he did? Like, you know, on his knees, like throwing stuff, like
some weird,
heroic stuff. I lost so much money. $100. Money's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
the goalposts and stuff.
Like, hit the goalpost.
Yeah.
I bet you $100 you can't. Thank God. Here you go. It's like, God, money's like vanished. That was like the cool. You had that class is going to change the world. I'll tell you right now, that's an amazing group of kids. And then that one day when everybody from Bishop came over, remember that?
Yeah.
That just was the coolest thing. Yeah, the scrimmage, you guys, because I was doing a lot of talking that you guys can kick their butt. So I did enough talking, and then all of a sudden the car started. Like, I didn't think they were going to come, but they came.
Awesome.
You know, and I think you kicked their butt. Didn't you kind of kick their butt? Maybe you didn't kick their butt. Yeah, but you guys. Well, that first Hail Mary, and I'm like, I told you they're gonna kick your butt. So anyway, all right, got it. We gotta go. All right, this is Erica Salda. We got a lot of cool commercials. Check them out. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. Michelle, we love you. I always have to just say that because anytime I ever need anything, I just call my friend Michelle.
Well,
and you're an awesome director of development because when I call, you say hello. I mean, who does that?
What am I supposed to say?
I know. I don't know. Like, I don't get voicemail. But I have to pay attention because I always have that voicemail. Get ready. Here comes a voicemail. You know, and sometimes they don't let you delete it and do it again. So I have to be very professional. But you always say hello, and I'm like, oh, hi.
Well, so it's my pleasure, and we are so thankful to be able to be a part of Teen Sport Radio.
Oh gosh, you got to be. So. I would. You guys are so amazing. You wake up when you see like the whole experience of going to the Coral Casino and being surrounded by all those men in blue. Okay, and I didn't do anything. Ladies. Oh, men and ladies. Okay, and I didn't do anything wrong, which was really awesome. You know, you
didn't steal anything.
No, I didn't. Where is that centerpiece? Is it at your house, Dee? Because I told you to hide it. The centerpiece.
I did.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
it's still here. It's alive.
Good.
And it's doing very well.
Yeah, my wife is making sure of that.
That's great.
She saw it the other day saying, Are you watering this? And that's a no. I take that as a no. And so she watered it.
Well, it's his fault. Okay. Right away. Crime
naturally.
Crime dog.
I like that.
I like that. Somebody.
Throw the producer under the bus.
Exactly. There you go.
No, it's okay.
So, but you got two cutie patooties in the house.
I did. I brought two of our amazing youth. I have Alexis Mendez, who is going to be starting his senior year at Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
And I have Danny Madrigal, who will be starting high school.
Danny, let's put your hands. Woo! Woo! You got to clap for each other. Come on now. There you go.
I know. So, say hi, guys.
Oh, hi. That's adorable. That's so cute.
They are a little nervous.
That's okay.
So, I'm going to start with Alexis.
Okay. All right.
Alexis, how long have you been involved with PAL programs?
Well, I started at PAL in 8th grade, and I am going to 12th, so about 5 years. I'm going to be in my 5th year with PAL.
5th year with PAL?
Yes.
And I have to tell you, he was a freshman when I joined. He is now emerged into one of our leaders at PAL. It has just been a remarkable change. Our youth leadership just had a big event. What was that?
Cops and Kids.
What's Cops and Kids?
It's like a camp. How many days was it? I think it was 4 days and 3 nights. And we just got to be... it was just the whole leadership camp, and we got to be with cops and other facilitators.
Where was this camp?
It was at Circle V Ranch.
What was your favorite part of camp?
My favorite part of camp? Oh, that's tough. It was really fun this year.
It was the baked goods, right?
Thank you. Yes, that was really good too. But we had skits at the camp. I thought that was really awesome. The skits, little place.
So yeah, every year PAL does a Cops and Kids camp, and this year I think there was 30 youth that went up, and they spend a weekend. We had 5 law enforcement officers up there and PAL staff, and it's just an amazing opportunity. Danny, this was your first year at camp.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I think it was pretty fun.
Pretty fun?
Yeah.
So what else have you been involved with at PAL?
I've been involved with jiu-jitsu, the YMCA, Wilderness Youth Project, and golf.
Anything else? Tutoring?
Yeah, tutoring.
And you've been a little PAL at our last spring break camp. So this year, what's going to happen?
Be a big PAL.
You're going to be a big PAL. So when did you start with PAL?
When I was in 6th grade.
6th grade.
Yeah.
What brought you to PAL?
It just looked interesting.
And it was because you stayed.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about PAL?
Just being with friends and spending time.
Did you get to meet a lot of new friends there, or was it a lot of old friends from your school?
No, it was a bunch of new friends.
Nice.
So the PAL program, because we talk about this every time we do, but for the brand new listener, you can walk in right off the street, and you fill out a couple of forms, and there's no charge.
There's no charge. You have to be ages 11 through 18, but you come in, and what are some of the other activities if you're not in a program that you can do at PAL, guys? What do we have going on? If you're not in a program, what are you going to do?
Oh, play pool. Some video games.
Foosball.
Foosball, yeah.
I know. We partnered with the school district for snacks this last semester, so there's snacks. Often John Dixon brings in watermelon, or Miss Michelle bakes.
Yeah.
I know.
I could join. I found my old high school IDs, and I just put on a wig, and I have that bewildered look like a high school kid, which I have in those pictures. I could join, couldn't I?
Possibly.
Or would I be a little too tall?
No, we have some tall kids at PAL. We have some tall kids at PAL, but
yeah, I'm going to watch out for him because if jiu-jitsu, I'll be very careful over here.
Yeah,
not to mess with him because I don't want to get hurt.
No, he does pretty good. Alexis, what other programs are you in?
Well, I'm part of the Youth Leadership Council, which is the main program I'm part of, or take part in. I've also done golf. I've done it's Bold and Gold, which is with YMCA, and I've also done, what else?
Oh, you got to go up to Monty Roberts' Flag Is Up Farms and work with horses.
Oh, yes.
So I think we're going to be taking kids this week, and I think he's going to take part in that too.
So explain, because I'm not that I'm hard of hearing, okay? But it just seems like this 2-step process. Okay, I hear this program. It's called PAL. And the address is?
The address is 1235 Chapala. It's called the PAL 1235 Teen Center. It's on the corner of Victoria and Chapala, across from the Farmers Market.
And I just walk in.
We're open from 3 to 6:30 every day, even in the summer. So we still have tutoring in the summer. We still have several programs going on. Of course, 2 pool tables, the jiu-jitsu, the gaming room. So it's just a safe place for kids to go.
It's amazing.
Yeah, have positive mentorship and leadership. Really, these are our future leaders right here. So it's just fun to watch them grow and develop. And
yeah, every single child that you've brought here, they don't. There's no sadness. No. They only smile. And do you have any words to talk about this gentleman, John Dixon? You want to say anything special about him? Do you know this guy, John Dixon?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
What are you going to say about John Dixon?
For supporting our teen center.
Aww. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Yeah, you like that guy, huh?
Yeah.
All right. What else do you want to say about him?
Well, like Daniel said, he's always there supporting. I always see him when we have an event, so that's really neat.
That's awesome.
He brings watermelon, which is really good.
Nice. So would you just, if somebody was going to think about putting produce, if they're at a grocery store, wouldn't you say, hey, guys, don't do that. No, I don't want to say don't do that. But, there's a guy named John Dixon who's like really helping us out, right?
Yep. Right.
Did I say that?
Go shop at Tri-County.
Yeah. Why don't you just say that? Really, on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Go shop at Tri-County.
Okay, we'll try that one more time. I'm going to coach it up. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Go shop at Tri-County Produce.
I love that. I love that. Let's take a little break. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with a lot more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. Oh, I'm all back now.
You're all back.
I'm all dusted off. I am ready. Boy, I tanked that opening in the beginning of the show. It's okay. You can say.
But it was okay. It was okay
in a good way.
You had
in a good way, Yeah, that Canadian,
You're back from Canada,
You betcha. Boy, I looked at you. I had starry eyes, but I knew you as a producer, and if we wanted to fix it, we could. But you know something? I'm going to let it hang.
Let it hang there.
I'm just going to let it go.
It'll be fun.
I know.
It's good.
We could do anything we want.
That's true.
Oh, Dee.
Like go to our next guest.
Oh, I love this woman. I tell you, we are so blessed.
Awesome.
Another
She's just
doctor.
awesome, isn't she?
And she brought her book.
And she
I'm
didn't drink
so
coffee either, I
excited.
bet you.
And while she was here, we had Michelle and her talking, and then a book signing's going to be set it up right here.
Woo-hoo.
This is what we do, and we don't even have to do anything. It all just comes to us.
I know. Don't
Put
you love
your
that?
hand. Dr.
Don't you
Dale
love that?
Figtree. Woo! We love it. Hi.
I'm so happy to be back.
Gently to Dr. Figtree.
I love it. I love it. Somebody's got their name on a book. I love it.
Great. Yeah.
So talk to us about this book.
Well, the book is called Eat Smart, Feel Great. And it's fun and informative. It's for kids, for teens, and for the whole family. And really, it's a book. It's a storybook. It's illustrated and it's funny, but it's really great information on nutrition, which is so crucial for kids and teens because this is the time when lifelong habits are formed. And to have really good, healthy lifelong habits can affect your entire life and your kid's life and so on and so forth. So I felt like this was really an important book to get out there because there's so much confusing information, and this is really the basics. So it's a very funny story, actually. It's a true story of my stepson who was just a wild, free kid, and at about 10, 11, he found himself skin breaking out and just putting on a little bit too much weight and having low energy and going from being the first person on the team playing soccer, he was at English, so wasn't baseball, to, the last person. And I tried to help him, but he was like a sugar addict, and he lived mostly with his mother, and so he just wouldn't listen. And finally, when he was about 13, he spent the summer with his father and I, and he wouldn't take his shirt off to go swimming. He was really embarrassed, and finally he came to us and he said, "Will you help?" And it was like, yay, we got this opportunity. So we just made a list of the foods he loved, and we made them in a really healthy way, which is possible for everybody. It's not like you have to completely give up things. I mean, there's absolutely healthy ways to make everything. And he really got into it. I made sure there were always healthy snacks so he never felt deprived when his friends were around. And we also played games like we blindfolded him and promised him $5 if he played this game with us, where we would feed him something that he usually said he hated, and like we'd mix it into a like lasagna kind of thing, and like he hated zucchini, hated mushrooms, but we fed it to him, and it was like, this isn't bad, and we took off the blindfold, and he couldn't believe this was the food he thought was terrible. So we were a bit of a trickster too, and out of it came this story, and so it's, as I say, it's very informative. Half the book is just fabulous recipes for kids and parents to make, full of treats, full of delicious, delicious food. And the bottom line is really that delicious food and snacks can also be really healthy.
Yeah, I think this could be a super helpful book for a lot of the youth nowadays because there's processed sugar in like everything now. Like I'm struggling to try to find stuff to like eat healthy and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's worse than even that. I mean, I looked at a candy bar that said healthy, and the first three things, I mean, first it did say cane sugar, but then it said rice syrup, and then it said another word, and it was actually 3 sugars to begin with, not just one. So it's a trickster situation out there, and if people aren't aware, many times they think they're doing healthy, and they're actually not. So education is important.
Let me ask you, Dr. Figtree, when you were starting to learn all of this stuff, okay, did you walk into the grocery stores, because this is what's happening to me, did you walk in and you'd start looking for something, either A, to eat, or B, that you were grocery shopping for the week or what have you, and because of what you knew, you go, oh, I don't want that. Boy, that sounds really good, but I bet you it's got lots of this or that or the other that I know is not good for me. And by the time you left the grocery store, you had a next to empty grocery cart or basket.
Well, I'll tell you a very funny story along those similar lines. Several years ago, I was asked to speak at a school for kids. So I decided that I would go into the grocery store and I'd pick a few cereals, a few breads, a few things that I could suggest these are the healthy alternatives. So I went in there and I looked, and the things that even said healthy, everything had a problem. I mean, it was just really shocking. I left the store without really being able to feel that I was doing a good thing to suggest almost anything. So, yes, it's tricksterism, and you have to understand, about things.
Hey, I want to stay tuned, okay? I don't want anybody to go anywhere, all right? But we're going to take a quick little break. Nobody move, all right? We're very blessed to have Dr. Dale Figtree, but we got to take a little break. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with a lot more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. Do you have anything like an ointment or something for when somebody pulls out 4 wisdom teeth? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, there's several things you can do. Okay. The most powerful thing is to go to the health food store and buy a little tiny vial of homeopathic arnica. And it's got these little tiny pills in it, and you put 2 under the tongue every 4 hours for 4 times a day for 5 days. And usually the second day, there's no pain.
See?
And you think you don't need to continue. I mean, it's kind of magic medicine, and it's like $5, and it's great.
Didn't know that.
Right. Yeah, I definitely need that then.
Yeah. The other thing is, heat. You always hear people say do cold. But the truth is that heat brings more blood to the area. Mm-hmm. It relaxes the muscles. It allows just more healing more quickly. So, there's also...
Yeah, because I've been icing. That's all I've been doing. So
so you can do ice and heat,
Okay, I'll definitely do that then.
See? Yeah. Who loves you? Mm-hmm. All right, so I wanted this all to be about you, and I wanted to say, too, we'd love to, and you always say no, but please, because this information has to get out. So for it to get out, please, do the commercial, and
I'd love to.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That would be great. No, it is really important. But the other side of the coin is that so much money is spent on trying to hypnotize children into buying things that aren't good for them.
Right.
And so there's this incredible pressure that's happening the other way. And so to try to reach from this side, and as I said, to make a book that's funny, that's enjoyable to read, that really transfers good, solid information. Basic common sense.
I would love for you to come read to our kids at PAL.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. I love it.
I would love to, and I'd love to have a discussion with the kids afterwards.
Oh, absolutely. I would welcome that. Absolutely.
And let me just say this, too. I read something in Time magazine which said there's never been a time where there's been more nutritional information out there, but there's never been a time where there's been more confusion about nutritional information. So every day you hear about this and that and the other. And let me just say that there is underneath that, there's basic common sense, things that are tried and true. And those are the things I try to communicate, especially with children and teens.
Where can people purchase this book?
Chaucer's has it, Lazy Acres has it, and definitely Amazon is the fast way to get it, too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
As a child, I had a favorite breakfast cereal, so I have to ask you to sort of get this out of my system, okay? Is there any beneficial aspect to Captain Crunch?
No.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, actually
I'm over it now.
works against you. Because the sugar in it just overtaxes the pancreas. It doesn't have the nutrients needed to digest it properly, so it actually leaves you more drained, and the excess glucose that comes in actually adds to excess weight. So.
And it tears up the roof of your mouth as you eat it.
Well, yeah.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
I got to say, the whole grow food, not grass. I mean, I do the vegetables.
Yeah.
I mean, I just grill up.
How's that going?
Awesome. I mean, we have our artichokes are all springing up, and it's like the smartest, best thing. I know we do. Anything if I'm leaning on anything, I'm going to be visiting John. I swear. But the whole grow food has been awesome.
Things are changing. When I first got into this 40 years ago, if you were involved in health foods, you were called a health nut. Honestly, you were just considered an extremist. And now it's just such a pleasure for me. So many people are into gardens, and it's become mainstream. And things are changing. I mean, I'm patient. Even though there are many things that I don't agree with and there are problems, I also see the past and see that we're moving towards healthier, more awareness, and, generally more information out there that's good.
Yule Gibbons used to say that many parts of a pine tree are edible.
Something's good organic. Anybody take out their front yard, she will produce, send you food for a whole month, once a week,
Incredible.
And I think there's hundreds of people that have participated in it, and it looks beautiful. I mean, my front yard looks fantastic. But Dr. Dale, we love you.
Thank you.
Santa Barbara, we love you. I've been on vacation, but God, when I landed in Santa Barbara, I looked up and I said, thank you, God. All right, so thank you, co-host. Thank you, Santa Barbara. We love you. See you next week.